Hey guys, it's Alex here, and I'm back with Southampton for the 14th season review, 2025-2026 review, and we have won the Premier League again for the seventh time in a row, and we actually have a top goal scorer. Santos was the top goal scorer with 31 goals. Going down, Middlesbrough, West Brom, and Cardiff all got relegated. So if we look at the sort of summary. Um, Jurgen's Tottenham got most assists. Johnny Cooper obviously got the highest rating. Aston Villa, blah blah blah. Nothing really there. Coming up next season, Wigan, Burnley, and Fulham. So play people that were already really beaten in the top half before. But yeah, West Ham actually dropping down a league again. But yeah, let's just go to the table. So. Um, as we look at the table here, we dominated 104 points, 13 clear of Chelsea in second, and then Man City, Tottenham finishing in fourth there. Man U having a pretty bad season actually, finishing in sixth. They're sort of dropping away now. Liverpool there as well. Derby just sneaking Europe over Huddersfield on goal difference. Unlucky for Huddersfield. They've actually established themselves well as like a mid-table team, but just the main factor in this sort of campaign has been the goals. Look at that. We've set the record for the most goals. 136 goals. We did concede 30, which is a lot, 8 worse than Chelsea, so we need to shore up the back a bit better. But then, as you can see, it was sort of pretty clear for the people that are going down. Millwall survived the drop. So did Sheffield Wednesday, actually. It was pretty close between, like, from Aston Villa down to like, Millwall. There's only 3 points in it, but then Cardiff just didn't do very well at all. So, I'm rambling. Fixtures. Where were we? We were just January. There we go. We had just had that 7-0 win over Cardiff. So we went to Liverpool and won 4-0. Santos with 2, one early on, and then one after half time, and then Martin Smith got 2 also. Gave us a 4-0 win against them. West Brom away 6-3. I was quite annoyed that we actually conceded 3 in this game, but we also got 6, so not that bad. Patterson with the hat-trick, a Quigley own goal, Nikolovsky and Gutierrez. I want to show you this goal. This is just a crazy, crazy goal right here. I don't even know how this sort. Like, this is a one. If he was my goalkeeper, I would have just raged completely. But oh my, yeah. Let's just wait for this to load. Actually, come on, come on. Here we go. Pitch. Okay. So Husband plays it into Gutierrez, heads it to Quigley, and that's the goal right there. That is the goal. So I'll take you back to that. Which goal was that? Don't even, oh, here we go. The own goal. So I'll put it in 3D just to show you guys what it looked like. I actually had to go through this and look through the replays to see what had happened, because I saw him hit the thing, I'm like, oh okay, look away, I come back, and then suddenly we've scored. So here's the TV view of it. So basically, Gutierrez heads it. Quigley, he turns around instead of going that like to the right, he goes to the left instead, and puts it in his own net, which is a bit crazy. I've never really seen that before. But yeah, we had Aston Villa in the FA Cup 5th round and won 5-1. Played a bit of a weaker team here, but we still did the job. Mike Husband with 2, dominace with a goal, Danilo and Santos. Then we we had Zenit away first, 5-2. Rowan Christian got there too. He's quite a good player actually. Look at him. He's only 20, Brazilian. He's got very good stats actually. But our goal scorers: Garnier, Santos, Galley, Hooper, and Calvez. 5 goal scorers there. 5 goals for us. Man U in the Premier League, we beat them 2-1. It was quite a close game. Husband and Santos with our goals within 10 minutes of each other, and then that sort of gave us the win there. 5-0 against Newcastle away. Mineiro, Santos with 2 penalties actually. Husband and Danilo. Then we had the home leg, and that was 6-0. Prevalic, Santos, Cooper, Danilo with 2, and Hewitt. We actually had a draw here against Chelsea, 2-2. Santos and Husband here. This was quite an annoying game, sort of. Like, we sort of dominated the match, and look at that, completely dominated the match, but they 3 shots on targets, 2 of them they scored, and we had to really work for that, but thankfully we got a draw there. FA Cup 6th round versus Tottenham, we won 4-2. Patterson with a hat-trick, Husband as well there. Acosta got 2 of their goals. 5-1 versus Huddersfield. Salmon with 2. I decided to play him in this one, and he got 2 actually, which is pretty good. Gutierrez with 2, and Husband with a goal there. Swansea, we won 3-1 away. Santos, Cooper, and Minero. That's pretty good. Chelsea in the quarter-final. We had them last year, I think. But I don't remember us dominating them this badly. I don't even know what happened here. 7-0 in the home leg. Nikolovsky, Santos with 3, Hewitt, Hooper, and Garnier. I kind of looked away at 4-5-0, and I just came back and it was suddenly 7-0. I'm like, oh my god. But yeah, 7-0 at home gave us a good bit of a stepping platform to the semi-finals. 3-0 versus Derby though in between. Husband, Prevalic, and Calvez with our goals in the first half, and then we won 3-1 away, which is pretty good. Patterson, Santos, and Cooper. That means we went through 10-1 on aggregate. Middlesbrough away, 1-0. This is a bit of a tough match, but did we have some of the weaker players? A few. But Danilo got our goal, and that was it. Which was quite surprising. We only scored 1 there. Look, we hadn't scored only 1 since the Everton game. Look at all those goals, we scored more than 1 goal. And then we had Arsenal at home, which was 3-1. A bit more comfortable actually than I thought it would be. Arsenal is normally a tough opposition. But Cooper, Danilo, and Prevalic with our goals there. Then we had Man U in the semi-final of the FA Cup. They took us to extra time here. Martin Smith with our goal. Neymar got 1 for them, but then Santos and a Husband in extra time got us the goals to take us through to the final. And then we had Miranda's, a team we'd actually given quite a few of our players to, and I think they're like the rich, like the Man City of La Liga. They just got a big rich owners, but somehow we won 8-2. Well, not somehow. I know how it hasn't. We just got an amazing team. Santos, Pascual, Pedro, Gutierrez hat-trick, Prevalic, and Nikolovsky with our goals. We actually lost to Tottenham though. This is a bit of a shock. 1-0. Martino Pellegrino there, and they actually had the better. They deserved it in the end. We just didn't perform in this game. I don't know what happened, but they got the win there. So that's our second loss of the season, and then we drew 2-2 away with Miranda's. They gave a bit of a tougher fight in the return. We actually only scored in the last minute to draw it back. Look at that. We were 2-0 down. Last 10 minutes we get 2 back, and then Guilon was sent off as well. But we went through on 10-4 aggregate. Then we had Aston Villa at home. I think this is what won us the league right here. Patterson, Santos with 2, and Nikolovsky got us the goals. Yeah, I think it might have been. Then we had Everton, which was 2-0. We started playing a bit weaker teams. This one, not really, but Danilo and Husband with our goals there. We then had the FA Cup final against Man City, which was 4-0. Cooper. We didn't score till the second half, though, to be fair. Bernard getting sent off for them in the first half, which didn't help. That sort of opened the floodgates. It was very tight. Just ignore that. Close match until then. But then Cooper, Santos, Patterson, and then Prevalic giving us the goals there to give us the FA Cup the FA Cup for another. Is it another year in a row? Past winners. Did we get kicked? No. Yes. 6 years in a row. Well then. Then we had Sunderland at home. This was a sort of a look at this. We had a lot of young players. I think we just used Luke Shaw, Pedro, and the bench players as the senior players here. So we had Leon Bailey, our under-19 goalkeeper, Tunahan Cancer. Didn't even know I had him until I put him on. A right back and left back to Turkish from under-18s. Pedro, Aaron McNally. He's been making some appearances for us. He's a very good centre back. I'll show him after I go through everything. Luke Shaw, who's the captain. Guilon, Mendes, Nedket Turkman, Louis Racine, who is under 18 also. 16 years old. He's all right. Minera and Patterson, but we actually got the 4-2 win here, which is pretty good. Racine with actually his first goal for the club. Patterson and then Minera with 2 there to give us the win. Then last game of the season versus Man City was 2-1 away, quite a good result. Gutierrez with our goal. Martorell came back to haunt us with a penalty, but Husband gave us the win. And then the Champions League final against Leverkusen again. We played them in the group stage, I swear. Did we? What was that last season? Yeah, we did. So we've already beaten them twice. Well, no, we played them 4 times this season now. Twice in the group stage, 1 in the Euro Super Cup, and now in the Champions League final. But as you can see, Santos first minute gave us the goal, and then Provalic with the goal there gives the 2-0 win. So that is, I think, a third one in a row. That's really good for us. I'm really happy with that. It was kind of easy in a way, to be fair. It's getting very easy this now. There were transfers, I think. History. Oh yeah, Anton Bakul, 2.8 million from Lyon, 15-year-old French striker. 4.5 star potential, so hopefully he could come out good. And then loaning out some players. Yeah, I'll show you. This is Aaron McNally. He is 16 now. He was 15 last year. Well, before I actually loaned him out. But he came in on the youth system. He is very good. Look at that. 13 heading, 16 marking, 16 tackling. So I've loaned him out to Hearts. He did actually play a few games for us. Played 3 appearances for us. 1 star and 2 damages. He had a pretty average rating actually. And he actually played in the Champions League as well, which is a bit crazy for a 16-year-old. But there we go. So if we look through the Premier League, their stats. Yep, there we go. Look at that average rating. Steve Raven is the only one that splits there. We've got Cooper, obviously top. Husband, Santos and Nikolovsky up there. Santos is up there with goals. He was above and beyond everyone there. Husband and Nikolovsky on shots on target ratio. But I think that's about it for that. Awards. So, Platts Player of the Month. Golden Glove went to Strock. We didn't have a Golden Glove. We've never got a Golden Glove. Footballer of the Year went to Tim Bath. Wow. Pretty annoyed that wasn't one of our players, to be fair. But then not Manager of the Month. Man of the Year. There we go. Went to me again. 5 years in a row now. Players Player of the Year went to Cooper for a 3rd time running. Yeah, he's had a very good season actually, to be fair. Players Team of the Year, we had Santos, Cooper in the starting 11, and then Hooper on the bench. It wasn't a very dominant season for us, like average rating. Well, it was actually. I'm surprised where the rest of our players are. It's been fixed. It's like Celtic. No one voted for the players in the thing. What's it called? Players of the Year. Players Young Player went to Grio. Oh, but there's one of our former players there. Yeah, we're waiting for our next batch of youngsters, really. But, oh, we're going to load. There we go. Is there a final one? Top goal scorer. Yeah, I think that's the first time we've had a top goal scorer. Santos with 31 there. So I'm really happy for him. He had a very good season for goal scoring. So that'll do him well. I keep pressing back when I should be just clicking on to the next one. And then that's just Young Player of the Month. Also wanted to show you actually, I forgot last time in the World Awards, sort of like the Player of the Year and stuff. So World Golden Ball went to Husband for the first time. Cooper in second, Provalic in third. It seems to just be these 3 now. Yeah, and then World Player of the Year went to Husband 2. So that's pretty good there. Prevalic in second and Cooper in third. He's had it 3 years in a row now. After, well, actually, he was 20 million, or worth about 22 million before this. He got both of these awards and went up to 40 million in value and then dropped back down. Team of the Year, we had a lot of players in it. Diego, Hooper, Cooper, Cabrera, Prevalic, Hewitt, playing attacking mid, Husband, and Santos in that. So that was very good by us. What's other news? Just going through the squad, I think. Oh, loans. Let's go through loans. Oh yeah, we did have very good loans this year. Louis Desailly at Hartlepool. He scored. How many was it in total? 29 goals in total. He was the Championship's second top scorer. He was up. He was top there, up the top for a long time. So that's really good to see him there. Shane Daniels also Huddersfield, 22 goals in the Premier League. Not bad here. I'm going to give him a chance next year. So he did very well there. Gary Ackling on loan at Norwich. Bakayoko, he's definitely, I think, going to be leaving now at the end of the season. Shannon Hicks, just the usual sort of thing. Cabral on loan at Corinthians at the moment. Where's the Dallas? He's injured at the moment. Or has he come back already? Adam Todd on loan at Stoke. There he goes, the Dallas. He had a good season last year. He's improved a lot as a goalkeeper. Oh, he's having a second loan then, it seems. Yeah, he'd conceded quite a few, but that's just because Cole aren't the best team in the world. But if we go through the squad now, everyone's on holiday. There we go. Best is Nikolovsky. Everyone's getting a bit old now, to be fair, though, if you look at it. 28, 29, 27, 26, 28. Cabrera's 29, Husband's 28, Hooper's 29, Cooper's 30. He's breaking the 30 mark there. Diego's 32. Ward-Prowse is 31. But there's a lot of young players in there too. So if we just go through the senior and reserve team, let's go through selection info. Goals. 45 goals for Santos in 33 appearances, 14 subs though, to be fair. That was very good. Shane Daniels actually up there in second. Cooper got 21 on his own, but he did play nearly 60 games, so obviously can get quite a few. Garnier with 19. Husband got 19. Danilo got 19 too, which is kind of surprising. He only had 20 starts, but he did well. Patterson was 16. Gutierrez was 16. Nikolovsky with 15. Hooper with 11. Monero with 10. So that's all those players there have over like double digits. And then average rating obviously did very well. Who did very well this year? Sort of standout player. Definitely Pedro. He had a very good season. Hey, look at those physical. Like he's definitely one to look out for. But if we go through the under-18s team, we have a lot of good young players coming through. So if we just look at this, so Leon Bailey, our goalkeeper, he's been doing a rotation with Diego this season. 23 starts, 7.11 average rating. He's only 19 as well, so that's very good for him. Craig Neal, he's worth 4 million. He's not the best rate. Like he's worth a lot, but he's not the best like rating wise. He didn't play much this season. I think I'm going to loan him out this season, see how he does. Gary Ackling and Desailly obviously out on loan. They did pretty well actually. Dean Barnes, I didn't really recognise him until the last bit of the season, but as you can see, he's 17 and he's pretty good. 3.5 million. I started playing him in a few games, only 4 actually, but he did well in those games. He got good overall stats. Salmon, he sort of just let him do his thing in the lower leagues and brought him on. Got 2 goals in the league though, to be fair. So hopefully, and his report's actually getting really good now. Look at that, decent player for a Premier League side. So next year, I think I'm definitely going to be merging him into the side. Thibaut Olivier, obviously youngest player for us now, but definitely very good. Got 4 assists in total in 3 starts, to be fair, which is really good. Then more loans. Inzania coming in. Austin Hatcher's gone out on loan. McNally, he's definitely one to watch out for. Tim Sawyers, they both actually went to Hearts, so hopefully they can do well there. and then just thought of the rest of them. But we've got a very good side coming on here. Um, we've had some bids already. We had a like I think it was a 19 million bid for Lejeune, Jean-Marc Lejeune. If where is he? Can't even find him now. There we go, Jean-Marc Lejeune. He's only 20, so I want to keep hold of him. He looks very good. If we were bidding for that already, I think it was Tottenham actually. But yeah, we have a Euro Cup game versus Arsenal, and then the next season. So we just keep on going. Is this commentary seemed a bit bitty actually? Like I don't know what to say. I don't know. I just seem a bit like rusty, but I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoyed anyway. It's been Alex. Yeah, and I'll see you guys next time.